Hey guys, Mixed Media Girl here. So today I'm going to do an alcohol ink project. I got this cute little tea light holder from my local dollar store. It's not super exciting, but I thought it would be awesome to kind of give it this stained glass look with some alcohol ink. So that's what we're going to do. First step is to definitely clean it as much as possible. I had a couple spots on here from the labels that I honestly just could not get off to save my life. But oh well. And then you definitely want to wear gloves with alcohol ink. So special shout out to Cindy and Paige, who both sent me some gloves, which was amazing because I was having a really hard time finding gloves. So I have some pieces of sponge here that I just cut up from a dollar store craft sponge. Now it looks like Pac-Man. You can also, I'm sure, use makeup brushes or sponges or even some old kitchen sponges, anything. And then pick out whatever colors you want of alcohol ink. I am going to be using purple and blue with maybe a couple hints of yellow, I think. And it doesn't matter what brand you're using. I'm going to use a few different brands. I've got Ranger. This is the Pinata. So basically you're going to just start by loading up your sponge. And I do have two sponges here in case I want to switch back and forth, like from blue to yellow. It'll just be easier to have them on separate sponges. And I'm just going to go ahead and start dabbing. Now, word to the wise, don't put too much in your sponge or it will run. It's not the end of the world, but I've learned that lesson more than once and I still just did it. You only need like a couple drops. And you can go all over the place with this as much as you want. I'm going to start with that. Take my glove out so you can kind of see. Beautiful stained glass looking. I'm going to use that same sponge and just put a couple drops of the purple on the other side. Haven't used this particular one in a while. Okay. And of course this is all just personal preference. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Alcohol inks dry, or they're transparent, you know, so once you put the light in here, like I said, it'll get that stained glass look. Now I still have blue on the other side, so you could always flip back and forth. And do it however you want. There are multiple ways to cover something like this with alcohol ink. This is only one of them. Another one, which I can show you guys in a later video if you want, is using plastic wrap. Gives a really gorgeous look. Okay, this is actually almost done. Another trick is you can use some clear, just not clear, but regular alcohol, the isopropyl alcohol, and that can take some of the color off if you want, and just, you know, you can use that to make some additional patterns. I am going to go in here with a few pops of yellow. Not too much, but a little bit. And then you can either use like a fake electric tea light in here, or you want to wait for a while, like maybe 4 hours or so before putting a real candle in here, because alcohol is flammable and you want to be really safe and not light anything on fire. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with that. In terms of sealing, in terms of sealing it, you don't need to, but if you wanted to, you could do a quick spray sealer over it. And you could also, of course, you can seal it with anything that you can seal alcohol ink with. So if you really wanted to, you could do some resin. So here it is. I know it's a little difficult. It's probably easier to see outside, like in the light. But there you go. So I'm going to let this dry for a few hours, and then I'll put the light in it and show you guys how it looks. Okay, it's been a few hours and I'm in a room with some more light here. So this is how it looks. I think it looks gorgeous. So we're gonna go ahead and light a candle and then see how it looks in there. I have not decided where I'm going to hang this yet. So I'm just gonna leave it on the table for now. And hopefully it's been plenty of time and we don't light anything on fire. We shall see. Also, the flame is really not that close to it. So anyways, that is pretty cool. So you can see the light clearly comes through. No issues. And it looks really pretty. Alcohol ink is not great outside, but if you wanted to put it outside, you could seal it with some UV sealer and that will help it last longer. But otherwise, you know, it could be a cute indoor light of some sort. And I just thought it'd be kind of a fun project and hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see y'all next time.